Right, I'm going to do a new series on the value of money and what accommodation it can buy for you, i.e. bed and breakfast and hotels. And I'm going to start off on 1 and 2 star hotels. I'm actually going to book some and I'm going to go and stay in them and I'm going to review them just to see what the difference is between, you know, the amount of money that you spend and what the service is like and what the property is actually like. So come around here. And I've just found this. So I've gone onto Google and all I've done is I've typed in 1-star hotels. And I think this one is perfect. So this is £40 a night and it's on Coventry Road in Birmingham. It's actually listed as a 2-star hotel. And I don't know if it's above looks like it's above a restaurant or something. It's called Adnan's. And it looks like it's in an old converted pub. So we're going to go through, let's have a look. So this is £40. It's £40 a night. I'm not sure if it's available yet, but let's look at the photos first. It looks ideal. I don't believe I'm putting myself through this, man. That's the room. So it kind of looks a little bit like someone's taken it on an iPhone. It's very blurry. I don't know what that is. It looks like an old time clock machine. Doesn't look particularly comfortable. That's the other side of the room. There's bars in the window. Yeah. There are bars in the window. They've got some clean towels on the bed. That's another aspect of the room. Looks a little bit dated, doesn't it? It doesn't look particularly attractive. That's obviously the view from the outside. That's a different room. It looks a lot smaller. Actually, that looks like a better room. It's only 40 quid. You've got tea and coffee as well. Bathroom. Outside of the property. This is a photo that's available online on the booking site. That's a shower room with black mould all over it. That can't be real, man. Oh, that's disgusting. This is the photos that are being advertised online. I'm going to have to stay at this hotel. Is it really this bad? Right. I'm going to go and stay at this hotel. I'm going to book a room. Let's see if I can do it now. I'm going to book it. Standard single room. Cleanliness score 7.1. Do I want to add insurance? No. I don't want any insurance. £29.95 for 1 night for 1 adult. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got parking. And it's got a restaurant. Right, I'm going to book it. Follow me on the journey. Let's see how we go with this. Let's see what happens. Right, folks, I'm on my way. I've got my hat on. I've got my hat on because I don't want to be recognised. I don't want them to kick me out before I've even gone in and done the review. I've got my overnight bag. I've got all my stuff that I need. I have to say that I am quite nervous about this. It's not very often that I get outside of my comfort zone. This is really pushing me outside of my comfort zone. Wish me luck, folks. I don't know what's going to happen. I've just arrived, but there seems to be absolutely nowhere to park, which is a huge issue. And it's absolutely chucking it down my rain. I'm going to have to go and have a look. Right, there is parking now. I'm meant to change. Go around the one-way system, I think. Right, I'm here. I'm sat outside. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll just turn the camera around in a minute. It looks pretty bleak. The weather is awful. But yeah, it's a very interesting location. It's right on the main road. So I imagine it's going to be quite noisy. I don't know how I'm going to get checked in yet. I am half an hour early though. So I'm not entirely sure how to get my keys. There's no directions on an email and the place looks closed completely. So I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to wait in the car until the rain stops because it's really chucking it down. There's an open manhole cover look right next to me. No signs around it or anything. Right, the rain's dropped off a bit. I'm going to see if I can get checked in early. There's nobody here. Right, I've rang the bell. I might have to call the number. They've got a number listed. I am early. I am half an hour early actually, so I did say that I'd be here between 5 and 6. But there's nobody on reception, so I'll try calling the number that's here. It's horrible day, isn't it? just for one night. Yeah.
That's the Wi-Fi if you need.
Wi-Fi, yeah.
If you need, and that's your
Lovely.
small key for that.
Okay. Thank you. Nice and warm. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anywhere I can get anything to eat locally? Or right, so I've just arrived. Let's go and have a look inside the room. Right, let's have a look inside the room. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so we're in the room. The first impressions are that it's really warm and it smells fresh. That's good. That's a good sign. Really warm, nice and warm, and it's freezing cold outside. And the first thing I see is I've got not only one bed, but I've got two beds. This is my bottle that I just put down earlier. So there are two single beds in here, which is pretty good. This bed is at a bit of a slant. You can't see that on the video because it is slanting down that way because there's no wheels on the back, but that's not a problem. A couple of other things that I see straight away, a couple of stains on the wall. We've got a lot of cobwebs up here. And look, the ceiling is leaking water. So that's actually water droplets because it's throwing it down with rain outside. So that's not good. But the room itself, clean-ish, I think. I don't know, they're going to do a further inspection in a second. But it's spacious. We've got a wardrobe. Good enough. No coat hangers, but that's okay. That's the wheel from the bed. And another single bed here. Now, we've got tea and coffee, but we don't have a kettle. There's no kettle here. So I don't know how I'm supposed to make tea and coffee. All right, that's the room. Let's do the bathroom. Okay, so the first thing is there's just black mold everywhere, as I mentioned before. This is the toilet. Now, surprisingly, the toilet is actually pristine itself, very clean. Yeah, that's good, not bad at all. The problem being is here, that is absolutely minging. Look at that, it's gross. And we've also got some black mould in the shower cubicle itself. And if I spin round and point to the floor, when you're sat on the toilet, you've got this lovely view of black mould. So it's pretty grim, it is grim. But look, nice, they've given us some second-hand Palmolive coconut milk shampoo and some shower gel, which is always good. Right, let's do a test on the water. How hot is the water? Nothing yet. Cold, still cold. Freezing cold. Oh, warm, hot, 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 hot. That's good. Yeah, that's roasting hot. That's good. Excellent. Okay. I don't know what this is or where it leads to. Obviously, I know what it is. It's a window, but where does it open? No, it doesn't open. Nice. Okay, shower. I'm guessing the shower is going to be hot because the sink is lovely and toasty. Let's look at the shower head. Looks a little bit dirty. I'm going to put this down and point it that way because I don't want to get wet. I'm not getting in it. The shower head is a little bit dirty. Yeah, red hot. Nice, that's all right. Maybe I should do a little bit of cleaning for them while I'm here. But the shower is red hot, can't fault that. Right, so I want to do a quick review. Now I've got settled in. It's nice and warm, by the way. You know, can't knock them for that. It really is nice and warm. I want to do a quick review on the general cleanliness of the room. Now, bearing in mind, this is a 1-star. It's $29.95. That's what I paid for it for one night. So when you first come into the room, it looks clean. It looks nice and fresh. And there are a couple of marks on the walls, but that's what you'd expect that in a hotel anyway. So it does. It looks clean. until you get into the nitty gritty. So if we look at, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Can't fault that. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's no dust on there. Headboards, absolutely filthy. Look, you probably can't see that. That they have got a lot of dust on. There's a lot of dust on that headboard. The beds look clean. I'm not going to do the beds now. I'm going to do a review on the beds in a little minute. Absolutely filthy. Filthy. Little table here with tea and coffee, which is great, but there's no kettle. No kettle at all. I don't know what the beds are like yet. That's the room. That's how clean the room isn't. The carpet, it's really hard to say. I mean, generally speaking, the carpet isn't too bad. I don't think it's been hoovered before I checked in though. I know it's only £29.95, I get that, but it could still be clean. It's time to review the towels. You can see here we've got one hand towel, two larger towels. So one hand towel, but two beds, probably one missing, but I'm okay because I did book it for one person. I'm quite fussy about my towels. These are very grey, threadbare. They just don't look clean. I'm going to sniff it. Oh man, I said to myself I wasn't going to do this. Okay, they smell okay. They smell quite fresh, but they're just grey. They're not new. You know, they need bleaching. That one needs thrown away actually because it's got, you know, loads of threads coming off it. Oh God, there's a massive stain on that. Look, can you see that? I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's a big stain there. They're just grey. I mean, apart from that stain, it looks okay. I'm not sniffing that. I wouldn't use them. I have brought my own towels. Let me know in the comments if you use those towels. Look. Okay, it's time to test the comfiness of the beds. So they look all right, you know, they do look okay. I'm not entirely sure I actually want to sit on the beds looking at the rest of the room and how clean or not it is. The quilt looks okay, it looks clean. The sheets, they look okay. They do look clean. Okay, let's have a look. I'm very impressed. Actually, that's not bad. It looks clean. It looks spotless. Good effort. Oh, the headboard's broken, look. Can you see that? The headboard is like totally loose. You wouldn't, I bet that causes a few problems. Look. I wonder what's been happening in this room to make the headboard do that. I was about to say how good this pillow is. It looks plump. It looks good. The beds do look comfy. Clean. So I can't fault the beds at all. I need to do the sniff test. It's not going to be pleasant. I don't like sniffing pillows. They look clean. They don't smell of fabric conditioner, but they don't smell dirty. So it looks okay. I will have to say on this bed, this pillow is really thin. So that fails the pillow test because it is so thin. But you get what you pay for. Bed looks clean. I don't think that's bad at all. So in fairness, the beds actually do look very clean. They look freshly laundered. The quilts and the sheets look clean. So yeah, that's okay. It's not bad. Okay, I don't know if it's every time a car goes past or something, but can you hear that? Hang on, wait. I don't know what it is. That's it. You hear that? What's that? It's the pipes, it's the water. So when someone turns the water on and off upstairs, it bangs above the room. That's going to keep me awake. That is going to keep me awake. Anyway, right, I fancy a brew. I've been travelling for about an hour to get here, so I fancy a nice cup of coffee. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we've got cups, milk, sugar, nice, sugar, and we've got sugar, cool. Oh, hang on. More sugar. Wait, sugar. And sugar. And milk. And more sugar. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 10 packs of sugar. We've got 2 milk cartons. No tea. And no coffee. But that's okay because there's no kettle at all. So it doesn't matter about the tea or coffee because there's no kettle here to make it with. The bed is clean. How comfortable is it? Okay, the mattress is really squashy, very creaky. You can hear that. And the headboard is literally just hanging off. It's literally hanging off. Yeah, the mattress, I think the springs have gone. It's really soft. When you sit on it, it's really soft. You just sink into it. Oh my God, that'll keep me awake. Every time you move, listen. The mattress is gone. The springs have gone. So it's not very comfortable at all. Sadly, because it did look quite inviting. As soon as you sit on it, it just squashes into nothing. It's very uncomfortable. Right, so what's this one like? I suppose you could choose to sleep in one or the other. It's better. It's still oh my God, look. As soon as you lie on the mattress here, it goes down to nothing, literally. And I can feel the springs. I can feel the springs on my bum. The mattress is shot, man. Totally, I can feel the springs in my hand. I'm just going over them. I can feel all of the springs. There's absolutely no way I would be able to sleep on that bed. It would give me a really bad back. It's a real shame. Yeah, that's awful, man. Look, that's a spring popping out. I wanted to do a video of the view from the room, and there is a window here, with some very nice clean blinds. Not very often you do get clean blinds, but it's pitch black outside now because it's quite late, so I can't show you the view, unfortunately, but you don't really need a view, that's okay. So in terms of amenities, what have we got? We've got the telly, and we've got this. What is this? What is that? Oh, it's the aerial for the telly. Okay, we'll check that out in a minute. We've got some cups, but we've got no tea or coffee. We've got the wardrobe. That's all you need. You don't need anything else for $29.95 a night. So I'm going to check out the telly, but if that's the aerial, I don't hold out a huge amount of hope. Right, is it turned on? Nothing's happening. Is it plugged in? Ah, right, it's not plugged in. Okay, so we've got the plug, it's not plugged in. Where are we going to plug it in? Ah, now there lies the problem. Okay. The plug's there. Is it going to reach? I don't know if it's going to reach. Oh, it does. It does reach. Okay. Right, we've got power. Telly's on. Is it working? Have we got, I bet we've got no batteries. Have we got any batteries in here? Yep, we've got batteries. One, nothing's happening. No, nothing. Nothing. So the remote control isn't working at all. So we've got no telly. But I don't think it makes any difference because I don't really think it's going to pick up an awful lot of signal with that. So the telly isn't working. Can you hear that? You probably can't hear it. So I've just sat here, just going through my phone, and there's a massive roaring sound. And I just realised it's the airport because we are so close to Birmingham Airport, which is cool. That's okay because that's what you'd expect, right? Being so close to the airport. I keep getting a clanging noise every time someone turns the tap on upstairs from the bathroom, and that is going to cause a lot of sleepless hours over the night. I wouldn't be able to put up with that at all. Now, as you know, when I travel, it's really important to me that the fire safety is on point because we've had a couple of fire alarms, especially when I'm travelling with Ben, and it's really important to me to make sure that there is a fire safety procedure. Now, the first thing I noticed when I came into the property is that we have got locks on the door that don't require a key big thumbs up. So that's good news. We've also got a fire alarm action. So raise the alarm, leave the building, report to assembly, etc., etc. Good. And then we've got a smoke detector here in the ceiling. There's no way of knowing whether it works or not. There is a little light on there that normally would flash green, I think, but it's not. So I don't know whether it works or not. But early indications, there is a fire safety procedure. We've also got a fire door here with a door closer. The fire door's got a big gap next to it, but hey, you know, what do you expect? So yeah, it does look fire safe. Okay, so my final review. First of all, this hotel is $29.95. You can't expect too much when you pay $29.95, especially the location, because it's very close to Birmingham Airport. But there are some things that can be improved, because $29.95 is the price you get for the amenities, which are reasonable, but you can still clean, right? So you'd still expect the property to be clean, or the room to be clean at $29.95, mainly the bathroom. Now the main bedrooms are clean, the beds, you know, the sheets are clean, the mattresses are just awful. You can't sleep on the mattress. Well, I know I can't sleep on the mattress. The hot water is absolutely bang on. The water is perfect, but the bathroom lets it down. The television doesn't work. There is no tea and coffee, which I kind of wouldn't expect for $29.95 anyway, but what's the point in putting a bag of sugar out and some cups if there's no kettle, because there's no kettle here either. The room is warm. It smells fresh. There are some leaks coming through on the ceiling. The headboard on the bed just isn't attached. It just moves and smashes. The mattresses are, as I say, not very comfortable at all. There's some banging and clanging as soon as somebody turns a tap on upstairs, which is quite loud, that will keep me awake. There's a lot of cobwebs in the room as well. The carpet, I'm not sure whether or not it has been hoovered. It's really hard to tell. There are some bits on there, but it might have been hoovered badly. The dust in the room, the dust generally on the skirting boards is good, but as soon as you put your hand across the shelf next to the bed, it just piles up and there's a load of dust on there, so it's not particularly clean. Would I recommend it? If it wasn't for the bathroom being full of black mould and the mattresses being a little bit on the limp side, then I probably would for $29.95. But if you're like me and you like your home comforts, no. And I can't stay here this evening because I can't sleep on these mattresses, either of them. This one's got springs coming through it, and I'm sat on it now and it's literally about that thin. And that one is concave, it goes like that, so you just roll into the middle. So no, I won't be staying here tonight. So that's my review. It is what it is. As I said, it's $29.95. It's not the Ritz. You wouldn't expect the Ritz. The staff were friendly. He checked me in, he was friendly. He told me how to leave the key when I leave in the morning, told me about the local amenities and where I could get food, where I could get dinner. It's just the cleaning on the bathroom that really lets it down. If it wasn't for the cleaning in the bathroom, you could maybe put up with the uncomfortable beds. But hey, it's a 1-star. Thank you for watching this series. If you do like it, then please comment and please follow. And join me on the next one when I'm going to be checking out a 2-star hotel.